That looks horrible. Okay. I guess my camera adjusted automatically. Sure. All right. This is going to be a test of the live stream built into YouTube. This thing here looks horrible. The walls back there are white. They're not yellow. Oh, there we go. Adjusted. Hey, look at that. I talk it, it does it. All right. Anyway, so this particular video is going to be a test of all things, this device right here. The bottom part of this deal is the Shure, is the X2U microphone adapter. It allows me to use a professional XLR microphone and connect it up to my computer. Now, what I'm hoping for is that this is that this comes through okay, and this sounds good, and I'm not screaming at anybody. And the video keeps adjusting. That's just horrible. Let me slide over here a little bit. I got a great big open window right in front of me here, though I might be really uncomfortable sitting in it. I'm hearing all kinds of sounds from me moving around and stuff. Yeah, I don't think it's going to help. I think the problem is there's that window back there is, at least I'm looking more correct. My gray is coming through nicely. Anyways, this is just an unannounced live stream. And again, I'm testing out my microphone adapter. This is the Shure X2U down here. This allows me to connect the professional microphone to the laptop computer. And this is the connection for it's the Shure SM93 microphone. That's that lavalier microphone over here. And I'm gonna wear my headphones, which connect into the side of this, which allow me to, this allows me to monitor the sound that I'm sending out to the computer. So hopefully that works. Anyways, and hopefully I'm not screaming at anybody. This is a test. I'm going over a couple of different things right now, trying to prepare for the live stream that I'm going to really do, actually. And it's going to end up being, I think I made the announcement and we make it at 1:30 GMT. I'm looking over here. I should look at the camera. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. I really hope that this microphone sounds good. When I was studying law, we would have live chats where we needed to talk, but everybody had to mute their microphones because it'd be one big scream fest with the audio feedback and everything. So it was hilarious. So the instructors would mute everybody when they start the class, and then it would you had this thing where you had to raise your hand, and then it was just a nightmare to use this stuff. And I didn't see it being an effective and efficient way to study anything. However, for some things like meetings and stuff like that, I could see this being a useful tool. And hey, Ranger Kooky, how you doing? Kooky. Anywho, but anyway, this is just an unannounced test. I just want to see, and I do have to make a note in Windows, the Edge thing, it doesn't work. I didn't see the little camera up there to start a live stream, but in Google Chrome, naturally. In Google Chrome, they have that little camera up there where you can just start the live stream. You know, you give it that kooky, not Ranger Kooky, not that kooky. You should love the shirt. Somebody asked me in a, anyway, so you get that kooky, hey, smile for the camera. So I just went like that. So that's what you got. Anyways, I don't have jaundice. This camera keeps adjusting. I don't think I like that very much. For this, look at that. Look at that. I'm changing like colors before my eyes. It's hilarious. Yeah, Google Chrome has that little, when you go into YouTube, there's that thing it has a little camera, I guess, up there. I don't know, which way is this? This is a mirror. I'm looking at the mirror image. But up there in the top right-hand part of the screen, they have that little camera thing. You click on that, and you can either record a video or go live. Now, I don't know if I like this. See, I just set this up on my desk. I don't have the lights set up and everything else. Because then you see, I mean, come on, man. It's like a nice bright daylight day, and it looks like everything's yellow back there. How's the image look to anybody? Somebody chime in and let me know how this video, look at that. I'm changing colors. I swear I'm changing colors. Actually, yeah, OBS is what I like the most. But I think that part of this might actually be my computer screen. It's a newer computer screen, and I think that it changes the color so that I don't get some kind of burn-in. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm changing color. Yeah, all right. No, I'm not jaundiced. Ironically, the thing that's not changing color, right? My shirt. And somebody asked me a question in one of the comments. They said, hey, Ray, how many shirts do you have? So I jokingly said just the one. but I think maybe I might open up my closet and point the camera into the closet. Now, hang on a second. I just wonder if anybody heard chirp. That was me, but I wonder if anybody heard chirp screaming in their background. It's hilarious. Hey, that's a good thing. I just noticed there's a like button in here. So do me a favor, like if anybody's here, I see there's 5 people here. If you haven't hit the like button, just jump down there right now, smack that like button. That's a really important thing. What I'm doing now is I'm just testing the technology to see what it is I want to do. I am absolutely positively going to hook up my lights and everything and have my lights set up. I'll make video about the stuff that I use, but basically everything that I use is inexpensive. I don't have my camera with me, but anyway, I do have my camera phone. Reach. This is a camera phone I use. Most of my videos are made using this cell phone, which I really like. The thing about the cell phone as opposed to my professional video camera is when I make the connection from the cell phone, the transfer file over to my editing, which is this computer right here, is my editing computer. And when I transfer the files over from the cell phone, they transfer over very quickly. So it's nice. Also, the other thing I'm worried about with this camera, this is the Republic of Gamers Zephyrus laptop computer. It's basically a gaming computer. There's chirp in the background. I can hear them in my headset. Anyways, but what I want to know is, does the picture image look good, or is it all like pixelated and stuff, or is it going in and out of pixelization? Is that a word? Damon autocorrector. What the heck is that? Oh, good. Wow, that's far out. All right, so yeah, I was kind of hoping because it's like 720p. Now that's the thing. Somebody mentioned OBS before. In OBS, I'm playing around with OBS like offline, and that's funny, man. I think I had to turn. Man, let me see. Let me scroll to the bottom of my screen here. Do I have OBS? No, I turned it off. Darn it. Anyways, but I had OBS set up on this computer, and what I wanted to do is play around with it offline. Like if I'm making a gaming video, I do the OBS thing, and then I just record it to the laptop, and then I put it in my editing. Well, I edit it, put it in my editor, and then edit the gaming thing to make them shorter, you know, just to get to the point that I want to do, and edit out, like sometimes in a game you have to go a long distance before you can do the next thing in the game. So I like edit that down or speed it up or something like that, just to make a shorter video. But OBS has that thing where you can put your little picture in the corner, you know, you can do that. And then they have a studio version of the screen that you can play around with. And, but offline, I'm playing around with that kind of stuff to see if I can record something, because the difference between streaming and recording is just hitting the button, you know? But anyway, so what I'm doing this right now is just doing the testing, the technology to see which way I want to go with this thing and how I want it to work. And the thing with OBS, if I'm right with OBS, somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, with OBS, which I'm tending to like better because I'm looking over here at my other computer. I got a Linux computer over on the side. I love Linux. But I'm looking at my hours over there. It says that 2,371, and that's increasing. But that's a screen I would like to show you, and I would like to like kind of pop that screen on there. And other than holding my laptop over in front of this lens, I would like to like share the screen kind of thing. OBS allows you to do that, and I don't see any option in here to do that. But that's something I would like to do. Green screen. No, I haven't tried that. Oh, you know what? I do have a green screen. In fact, on the lighting rig that I have, there's a green screen sitting on top of it. I've never set it up. Look over there over my head. Let me see. Over my head here, that's a skylight. That skylight, and that thing's bright white. All right, and there is no darkness behind me at all. It's got to be that fill from the light coming in from the back. Okay, get rid of that light. Let me see if the thing adjusts properly. It's crazy, man. My walls are looking like really, it looks like it's pitch black here. It looks like it's midnight or something like that. Hey, Rose. And, but it looks like it's pitch black back there. And it's not. It's the middle of the day. It's 1:30 local. Yeah, yellow. Yeah, all right. Those are bright white walls. If anybody noticed my video, even if you look at the thumbnail, because I didn't put a custom thumbnail on there. If you look at the thumbnail of the, we just changed out some electrical outlets in the house because we're moving up to the new house, and we're getting these houses all ready so they can be in perfect condition and sold. And we're making sure everything works for whoever buys the house, and changing out the electrical thing. If you just look at the thumbnail, you can see everything in here is bright white. And somebody made a joke about that. I don't know if it was like racist or anything like that or something, but somebody said it was like the house was whiter than a Trump convention or something like that, which is like, okay, whatever. But no, there's a reason why I do everything. I'm cheap and I'm lazy, all right? So I don't like to do work a whole lot. So what we do is we basically have decided over the last 20 years in these properties, we've decided to paint everything flat white. It's the least expensive paint you can get. and dead flat white. And the reason why we use flat white, I personally like an eggshell, like a little bit of a shine to the paint, but it's harder to touch up. You know, any kind of shine at all, it's like a real pain in the neck to touch up. So what I did is an experimentation with paint. You went flat white, and it's easy to touch up, hides everything. You don't see any imperfections in the wall from the original build and stuff like that. Rentals do the same thing. Yep, excellent. See, that's why. We only have a couple of rentals. We've taken a bath on real estate, basically. A couple of properties we purchased at the very height of the 2008, just before the crash. So we got burned hard on that. And we didn't, anyways, I don't want to get into fine details of it. But the other part of it is we have family members in the houses. So, when you have a family member renting from you, they kind of don't care if you get paid. So, it is what it is. So I would highly recommend not ever investing in real estate if possible. The other thing is right next door to us, there's a golf course. I should turn this thing around. If I could pick up my camera, if I could pick this thing up and turn it around, I would. There's a golf course. I'm looking at iguanas walking across the golf course. It's really a beautiful view out there. But right on the other side of that, there's other houses. They're nice houses. They're expensive houses. They're more expensive than this house, that's for sure. But they, they're right there. I have a better view than they do. They're looking at a building with 8 units in it. That's what we're at. So anyways, so the point being with that is that Nepal. Oh my goodness, it's getting late there, right? You should get some sleep. Anyways, but the thing I want to say about the houses is like they're right there. I mean, you throw a rock, I'm breaking somebody's window. I don't recommend doing that. But the new property has a lot of land around it, so people are not so congested in there. As a matter of fact, there is a protected marsh just north of that, so there's not going to be anybody there ever because that's a dead end, and there's never going to be any bridges there or anything like that. Not in my lifetime. So that's why we're moving. We're moving up there we're getting older. We're kind of retired, and we just want the privacy, peace and quiet, and less congestion. And if anybody's ever heard any jokes about how bad South Florida drivers are, yeah, they're true. Let me take some of these notes. I'm going to put on my glasses because I can't see nothing. Don't get old. Let's see what we got here. Have you tried green screen? No. It's showing yellow. Yeah, I look kind of yellow. I look like I have jaundice. But look, my eyes are white. Okay. So I'm okay. Thanks for supporting my channel. Greatly appreciate that. Live right across the street from our own golf course. That's nice. All right, cool. All right, so I think we're caught up on that. Anyway, so as far as this goes, I think that this is probably a successful kind of thing. This would kind of work unless I want to show you something on my computer screen. Like if I want to show an image of the computer screen, like I want to jump into YouTube and show you something in YouTube, then I kind of need to use the OBS system. So I'll do another test of that. So with this, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. If anybody, hey, Carpiem, how you doing? Check with each other. When this thing goes to be listed on my channel, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to delete it. It's a test. But go ahead and hook up with anybody else that check out their channel. Everything's free will. Let me go into that. This is something I'm going to discuss in detail on the real live stream. But I saw something. I did a search for hashtag I am a creator, and I found a little bit of a kind of a nasty gram. Somebody said, oh, I don't know about those people. It looks kind of a cult. People have attitudes or something like that. And I just want to say that's possible. I mean, you get enough people together, you get a whole lot of people together anywhere, anytime, every time. Okay. There's going to be some bad actors in every single group. That's just going to happen. We have to do our best to avoid engaging with folks, and we have to avoid getting into negative spats. It's unproductive things, and all we have to do is just keep driving forward, and we have to maintain that and keep making things work. That's the way. Patsy is a very good actor. Yes, you are, in more ways than one. Very good. I see that. Double entendre. Anyway, but here's the deal on this. Everything's free will. We're free people. We're free minds. We're free people. Nobody's employed by anybody else here. Everybody's a subcontractor, not a subcontractor. We're independent contractors, completely independent to do whatever it is we want to do, however it is we want to do it. And it's very, very important that when we interact with other people, when I interact, as a matter of fact, I can't even say we with that. So I made promises to myself. When I interact with anybody else, none of us ever really wanted to ask. We didn't want to go out begging for subscribers. Nobody wants to do that. It's like, crazy. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to waste their time doing that. But when I go out to ask well, not ask, when I go out to introduce myself to somebody, all I say is, hey, how you doing? Best wishes, right? If they come back to my channel and they like what they're seeing and they subscribe to my channel, that's fantastic. But I never ever ask anybody to subscribe to me, so I still don't. I don't do that. It's hard for me to even say the words, hey, please subscribe, like, subscribe, and all that. So I just put the words on the screen. If they see them, they see them. If they understand what I'm saying, that's fine, But anybody makes a comment, even if they're just making a comment, they may not be somebody who's they're not even looking for subscribers themselves. But if they make a comment on any of my videos, as you know, I go back and I look at their channel. If I haven't subscribed to them, then I really look at their channel and see if they have videos, their individual content, like original content. They make their own videos. Then I'll go and look at them and see if I want to connect with them. And whether or not they want to connect with me or not, that's up to them. Everything's free will. So I'll go ahead and make a comment below and just, hey, wish them well, supporting a fellow creator, and have a nice day. And I leave, and that's it. And then if they come back and subscribe to me, make a comment below, that's fine. That's great. That's creators helping creators, and that's fine. That has to be legal, moral, and ethical. We can't violate the terms of service, because then later on, when we're sitting there getting our 1 million subscribers and our silver play button, YouTube's going to slap us silly. They're going to say, no silver play button for you because you violated terms of service. In fact, they'll throw us off or whatever. They'll do something nasty to us, and we don't want that. And also, I'm trying to be an attorney in the state of California. Whether I ever move to California, ever practice law, actually, I'm still trying to be, pass the background check, pass the exam, and do all that kind of stuff. I really can't have any of this stuff in my background when they do the background check. Hey, Ray, what's this thing about you violating terms of service of a corporation? That would look very negatively on my background check. So I can't do that. I'm not going to get involved in any of that. So when I saw somebody make a negative comment about it, it's kind of like, what I did is I went back to that person's channel and I found their channel, I looked at them, and I went through the list of people that are subscribed to them, and I'm one of them. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry. I went to their channel. When I went to their channel, it said that I was already subscribed to them. And then I went through all the people that they were subscribed to. I would have shown up, and they're not subscribed to me. So there's somebody who's just said something negative about the hashtag I am a creator, stuff. And yet they're benefiting from, I noticed a number of people that they were subscribed to they are dealing with the hashtag I am a creator kind of movement thing, and creators helping creators. So, they just said something, which was nonsensical to me, in that they're, kind of bashing hashtag I am a creator, but it's like, no, you don't know. And then the other thing I'll do is I'll look at how old their channel is. My channel started in 2006. I just never used YouTube. It wasn't until 4 years later that I actually made any video at all for public use. And what I did, it was a picture. What was it? It was a traffic. The very first video that I put online, I think, had to do with a traffic pattern thing around a school locally. And then the next thing I did had to be with my great nephew spitting out mashed potatoes. So it's just family stuff and things that I didn't really care about for the public to ever see. And I've seen people mention that they're talking about, they're looking at different videos, and it's like, oh no, I just want to make videos just for my friends and family. And that's fine. That's fine. If you get a bunch of supporters and you accidentally, like I did, if you accidentally fall into monetization, you might find that motivation, or maybe it'll expand your horizons. Maybe you want to do something a little bit more than just make video for friends and family. Maybe you find a passion or something. Maybe, I've seen all kinds of videos. There's videos of makeup videos. There's haul videos where people have a shopping haul of some sort and they're displaying things that they found. There's videos about vacations. There's video about automotive repair, home. I'm doing home and office repair things. I'll be making more videos about that. When we get up to the new property, I'm going to have a slew of videos about really some off-the-wall things that most people probably won't have to do, but they might be interesting, might be entertaining, I hope. And we'll see how it goes. Hey, Milmud. Hey, how you doing, man? What's going on? I hope everything's going well. Hope Blue Meanie's doing well. You would love the new property, my friend. I am certain that when it rains crazy, like the Florida weather we have, I'm imagining there's going to be a lot of mud up there. As a matter of fact, there used to be horses on that property. There's a barn for 5 horses up there. Oh, I'm spilling the beans here. I want to save some of that stuff for 2018 later on. And I want to mention something. Patsy Houlihan knows something about Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, there was a video where there's some cross-mentioning going on there. It was a really great thing. It's a great kind of shout-out thing. It was really nice. Ms. Kathy is where I noticed this thing about that a video every day in April. I may try to do that in an effort to really jump up my goal of getting 100 new videos in 6 months. That would be like 30 new videos in 1 month right there. That'd be a really good thing to do. And as a matter of fact, live streams might be a way to do it. So we'll kind of see how it works. I may or may not actively participate in a video every day in April. What is it? What is it? Here I am as I had a brain cloud, right? A video every day. Video every day in April. All right. So yes. Yeah. So if you can participate in Vita, here's the thing though. And it's like, let me go back into my study of law. Everybody should know by now. Maybe you don't, but if you don't know, I graduated law school, but I didn't go sit in a building and have some professor beat on me half to death. They did it to me online. I did alternative education. I did online open and distance learning, and I studied law for a number of years, and I graduated law school. And I just sat for the California bar exam in February. I'm sure I failed it, but at least I got the opportunity to do it without having to go sit in a school and spend $100,000. I think I spent 12 grand for law school. So, and I get to sit for the California bar exam. So I'm already a winner there. I've already succeeded in my goals and objectives on that. But in, where's I going with this? The process was that it was an alternative learning process. And yeah, I totally lost my train of thought on that. It's always good to have scripts. But the video every day in, oh, that's it. Failing, thank you. Vita, and failing my way to success. Basically, I had to take an exam after the first year of law school. I failed that exam 5 times. It has an 80% failure rate. And I lived the dream and failed it 5 times. On the 6th time, I figured out what I was doing wrong. And it was like blatantly easy. So it was embarrassing. But I passed the exam on the last time. And then I had to get 3 more years of law school because it was a 4-year program. And then I graduated. But basically, I was failing my way to success, right? Every time I would improve a little bit, improve. Then I kind of dipped a little bit, and then I passed the exam and got it done. I was absolutely convinced that I failed it, and when I passed. And that wasn't the bar exam. That was just that first year exam thing. And then I had another situation, which is just like this Vita thing. If you're creating videos and you're doing them every day, that was my wife just snuck through. You could hardly see her because she's in shadow back there. It's funny. But I participated in a couple of different things where if you, and it's like the 100 new videos thing, the Vita thing, is if you can do a video every day in April, you're cooking with gas, because even if you don't get them all done, but you add content to your channel, that's a winner. You're winning at that point because you're getting the job done, you're moving forward, you're adding content to your channel. And this is the thing I had back in 2017. I was in law school, okay? I was in law school, it was part-time, all right, my ankle. The part-time law school thing is like, it's full-time. Not only that, I'm a professional videographer, so I'm working with attorneys and other clients, and I'm trying to work, make a living and everything else and doing these other things. Plus I'm studying law, plus I'm doing other independent research for myself because I planned on adding more content in 2018. Long before this 4,000, 1,000 thing came out, I'd already planned to make more video and add to my content. I was talking to my wife about it, say, I need more content, I got to expand, I got to grow. And I'm starting to move. As a matter of fact, I would love to pull it up on this screen. So that's where OBS would be better, because I could pull up my screen. I could flip it over and pull up my screen and show you that the arc of success kind of thing on a 4,000 hours. Right now I'm at 2371, but I wasn't at like 1,800 hours. Okay, so I was like really low. But in 2016, 2017, that arc started moving in the right direction, and it was making just a beautiful curve up towards what's going to eventually be more than 4,000 hours. So that's what I was looking forward for that way. And then they hit us with the 4,000, 1,000, and it was like, that's a nightmare and a half, but thank you very much, YouTube. And so we, the goal was now, the other part of the thing was 1,000 subscribers. And it's like, I never, like most people, we're never asking anybody to subscribe. That's just something that, we all think, well, somebody should just love our videos. If they're coming by, they're visiting our videos, they should love us and subscribe to us. And yeah, they should. That's exactly to me, that's the right frame of mind. That's exactly how it should work. The problem is that YouTube slapped us with a 1,000 minimum requirement. And I'm absolutely sure that they're going to jump that up, or they're going to hit us with, there's that percentage of watch time. All right. That's a statistic. Until you get some watch time, until you get some subscribers, you don't really understand that statistic, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense without a bunch of videos on there and without a good number of views on there. But the percentage of a video viewed is a very important thing for like advertisers, because if somebody's only watching 10 seconds of your video, you know, and they're going to show up 30 seconds later in your, video, or at the end of the video, even where some ad might pop up, they're not going to be very happy about that. And YouTube has absolutely all the tools and technology to figure out what kind of videos are going to sell, which individuals are going to sell, advertising space, and what's going to happen with that. And they're going to probably somehow, some way tweak their algorithm to make sure that they're really going to filter down commercials and advertisements to shows or video clips that are getting longer views. You know, and they may even hold off monetization on like every video, except for the ones that play beforehand. And then if they're going to add ones that play during a video, they may hold those back as even being available to us until they're sure that we're getting a good percentage of video. That's something I could see them doing down the road, like an additional kind of slap in the head. You know, thank you, YouTube. But, so that's what we got to work on. We got to work on all those kind of things. What else did I want to talk about, like before I get ready for the live stream? Again, if you weren't here earlier on, let me go back to Patsy. Patsy Houlihan, she did that thing with the puppet, and she's talking about Ms. Kathy. It's Ms. Kathy that I saw the original notification, and it may have been a comment underneath the video where she was talking about Vita. I'm like, this Vita, what's this all about? So that's one of the things I want to talk about too, or I mentioned in the last video, is that the video every day in April kind of thing, if you guys that are doing that, and if I do it specifically too, I would do it too. I would put Vita in a title somehow, some way, so that when somebody comes in and they see somebody else's video, to see Patsy Houlihan's video, to see Ms. Kathy's video, and if I do one, they see my video, they're going to say, Vita, what is this? And maybe they'll Google it or search for it in YouTube. Then all these videos might pop up, and then everybody might get some extra views out of that. All right, so that's a great potential. So if I was a marketing kind of person, I'm not. But if I was, that's something I would say, hey, you know what? Tag into that and see if that works to help get everybody else some more additional view time. Certainly you'll get view time from creators helping creators. And I'm not really saying the hashtag I am a creator so much, because all the different groups are merging together. People are sharing information, they're talking to each other, and they're making things happen. And that's a really great benefit going forward here. All right, so keep that in mind. I didn't make the official notification of when I'm going to do the live feed, or maybe I did. Somebody let me know if I did in Twitter or not. But one of the things I want to do is start that live feed. I got to feed my cats, the office cats. They get antsy. Matter of fact, they're eating my lunch now. Hey, cats, get away from my food. Anyway, so the date and time of the live feed, the real live feed where I want to go over things, I get all my thoughts together and make some notes and be able to follow a program. That is going to be April 4th or 4 April 2018. That is when the live feed is going to go on, the official one. All right, I'll make a note on Twitter, and people can retweet it if they don't mind. That'd be great. And but it's going to be 4 April 2018, 9:30 Eastern, 1:30 GMT. That's Greenwich Mean Time. That's like when the day starts. All right. So with that, I'm going to end this live feed now. I appreciate everybody for coming by. When this thing, if you didn't get to connect with everybody in the chat window, it's probably over there on your screen. It's the mirror image. It's kind of funny. It throws me off. But on the chat thing over on the right side of your screen, if you didn't get to hook up with everybody, when this thing goes live on my channel, come back through. The chat window will be there. Bounce through the video stream and see if you connected with everybody. Because I don't know how much of the things, pointing over there, I don't know how much of the stream stays up on there. I like comments and stuff, but just slide your mouse over by their name. If you don't know how to do this already, you probably do, because I see people connecting. We just left click on the ellipse. There's a 3 dots, and then open up. You can open up the channel in a new window, right? So that you don't have to leave the feed, and then you come right back. So you can hook up with somebody, make a connection if you like them. We're all individual people, and we have to make up free will, free minds, free choices, and you don't have to hook up with everybody. Just people who are your cup of tea that make videos that you can agree with. All right, everybody. So, hey, Miss Kathy's here. I didn't see her. And Abika Singh. All right. So anyways, one last time. And I'm going to make another announcement on Twitter. So hook up with me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to go back through my Twitter and see if I can follow everybody, make sure we're following each other. And Let's get the official feed. The official live feed is going to be 4 is at the bottom of the screen. It has an end stream thing. So, all right. So we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.